So let us discuss one by one. So today we are going to discuss first of all binary weighted type digital to analog converter. Then we'll move further to R2R ladder type or voltage switch type digital to analog converter. So figure shows the basic connection diagram of binary weighted type digital to analog converter. So in the figure you can see that the operational amplifier is acting like a summing amplifier. Why it's summing amplifier? The input voltage is here as a reference voltage VR, and the value of reference voltage here we have taken as minus of VR. You can take it as positive also. That depends on your operation. Either that would be positive reference voltage or the negative reference voltage. Why? Because we have connected it into the inverting terminal of the operational amplifier. That's why we have taken it as minus VR, so that the output will be positive. This minus and minus will be the positive. And why? Because it's negative reference voltage. So output will be how much? Positive voltage. At the output terminal, we will get some positive voltage. And why? Because the output is positive. The direction of the current is from output terminal to input terminal. So this is the basic connection diagram. What are the different resistance values we are using here? So the very first resistance is R. Here it is 2R. Then second resistance is 2 to the power 2R. Third resistance will be 2 to the power 3R. Similarly, that will be 2 to the power NR. So in this particular combination, we design the circuit in binary weighted type resistance. So here the difference in between the successive resistance is in the form of 2 to the power n. If the first resistance is R, second will be 2R, third will be 4R, fourth will be 4R, then 5R, 6R, like this. So you can understand from there are a large value of resistance we need to use. So if suppose the value of number of bit is equal to 8, if suppose the value of number of bit is equal to 8, then on that condition 2 to the power 8 is equal to 255 approximately. So that much value of the resistance we need to use. So this is also the disadvantage of this binary weighted type resistor. So at max for 8 bits, we may use only this binary weighted type resistor. If we want to use this binary weighted for the application of DAC conversion, then at max for n is equal to 8 bits only we can use this DAC. What should be noted in case of this binary weighted or any kind of the DAC for the calculation purpose? We remember this, that as you know, the input signal is in the form of the digital bits. Why? Because we are converting the digital signal into the analog form. This is our main process. This is our main aim for the conversion of DAC. So input is in the form of DAC. Input is in the form of digital bits. Digital bits, that means 1, 1, 0, 0, like this. So which particular bit will be LSB and which particular bit will be MSB? So I think that is clear. The right hand side bit is called as the LSB and the very left side of the bit is called as the MSB. This is the basic combination for the notation of any bits. Now in circuit design, which particular register will be MSB and which particular register will be MSB? In each and every DAC, the very first register which is connected to the operational amplifier. So here 2 to the power 1R is connected very first to the operational amplifier. So that will be MSB only. Either you are using binary weighted or you are using R2R or inverted R2R. In each and every condition, whatever will be the resistance connected just nearby to the operational amplifier, that will be taken as MSB. And the last resistance will be connected as MSB bit position resistance. If this should be clear to you, you will not face any kind of the problem for solving any particular question. So remember this, whatever will be the resistance connected to the operational amplifier, that will be connected with MSB bit, and the resistance which is connected at last to the operational amplifier, that will be connected with LSB bit. It is also written here is that T1 first bit is MSB and last bit is LSB. Most of the students are facing problem in this. That's why many times I am telling you, just remember this thing. So this is the basic connection diagram of binary weighted register type DAC. Now the operation of this circuit. So for the operation purpose, let me consider that one example. Let's suppose we are dividing this particular operation of the circuit in different cases. So in first case, let the bit position or the input bit in the form of 1 0 0. Let the input bit, just take it as 3-bit DAC. So in case of the 3-bit DAC, let the form of the input bit is 1 0 0. 1 0 0, that means the LSB is connected to 0 and MSB is connected to 1. So whenever the bit position is equal to 1, whenever the bit position is equal to 1, that means that particular resistance will be connected to the input signal, input reference voltage. So here the value of MSB, this is MSB. So very first bit is equal to 1, MSB is equal to 1. That's why we have connected it to the reference voltage. Now second bit is 0. That means that it is connected to ground. Third bit is also 0. So it will also be connected to ground. That means 2 to the power 2 resistance, 2 to the power nth resistance, those all the resistance are connected to ground. Only the very first resistance which is connected to MSB bit is connected to reference voltage source. So twice of R resistance is connected to minus of VR. This is the simplified circuit of this one. From this particular circuit we have designed this circuit. So MSB bit is connected to minus VR. This minus VR, the resistance value is 2 to the power 1 R, which is connected to inverting terminal, and with the help of this feedback resistance that is connected to output. Now we need to calculate the value of output. So as you can see that the non-inverting terminal is connected to ground. Due to that, this inverting terminal is also connected to ground. This inverting terminal is also connected to ground. Please remember one more thing is that from this circuit, how we have how we have designed this particular circuit. Now, this is connected to ground. So due to virtual ground, this is equal to also ground. So it is 0 volt. This terminal is 0. Why? Because due to virtual ground, it is 0 volts. So due to that, inverting terminal is also equal to 0. So here also the value of 0 volt here also is equal to 0 volt. And when it is connected to ground, then both the terminal of the resistances are connected to 0 volt. That's why the value of current is 0. No any current over here. Na? That's why we have neglected this one. Here also, both the terminal of the resistances are connected to 0 volt. That's why here the value of current is also equal to 0. That's why these are not the part of the final circuit. These are not the part of the final circuit. Only first resistance will be the part of this final circuit. Now, this is the simple circuit, and the circuit is connected in inverting amplifier configuration. And in case of inverting amplifier configuration, what is the value of output? Output is equal to minus of RF by R1 into Vin. That is the value of output in case of inverting terminal of op-amp. You can see that na? Input reference voltage is connected to inverting terminal of the operational amplifier, and non-inverting terminal is grounded. So the simplified circuit is inverting operational amplifier, and the output of inverting operational amplifier is minus RF by Rin into Vin. What is the value of Vin? Vin is equal to minus of VR. We have substituted here Vin is equal to minus of VR. What is RF? RF is equal to RF. And what is Rin? Rin is 2R. Rin is 2R. So from there, what is the value of output? Output is equal to RF into VR divided by 2R. So this is how we can calculate the value of output in case of bandly weighted resistor type digital to analog. So this is the output in first case when MSB bit is equal to 1 and all other bits are 0. Let's consider second case. So here MSB bit is equal to 0, LSB bit is equal to 0, and intermediate bit is equal to 1. That means first position bit, it is connected to ground. Second, this is connected to reference voltage source, and the third one is connected to ground. Only this one is connected to what? This one is connected to reference voltage source minus VR, and all other resistances are connected to. So similarly, this will not be the part of circuit. this will also be not the part of the circuit. So only I2 current path will be the part of the circuit. So I2 with the help of 2 to the power 2R, 2 to the power 2R, it is connected to minus of VR. How it is? Already we have discussed this thing. Now what is the value of output? Again, it is an inverting amplifier, and the output of the inverting amplifier minus RF by R1 into Vin. Here Vin is equal to minus VR, RF is equal to RF, and what is Rin? Input resistance is 2 to the power 2R, that means 4R. So V0 is equal to RF, VR divided by 4. So that is the value of output. So simple. Now let us consider case number 3. When first MSB intermediate bit is equal to 0, only LSB bit is connected to 1. Here the LSB we are take it as 2 to the power NR. The value of LSB bit is connected with 2 to the power NR. So only 2 to the power NR is the part of the input voltage source. So that is connected with input reference voltage, and all other resistances are connected to ground. Why? Because it is connected to 0 volt. So all other resistances are connected to ground. Only 2 to the power NR will be connected to reference voltage source. Again the circuit is same, and the output will be minus RF by R1 into Vin. Here Vin is minus VR, RF is equal to RF, and input resistance is what? 2 to the power NR. So from there, this is the value of output. So when only individual bits are is equal to 1, just connect that particular resistance with input voltage source and calculate the value of output. So these are the case when the circuit is connected to inverting terminal of op-amp. Suppose the circuit is connected to non-inverting. So only what would be the change in the output? The output of non-inverting is 1 plus RF by Rin. 1 plus RF by Rin into Vin. So in place of minus RF by Rin, just replace it by 1 plus RF by Rin and finally calculate the value of output. Now take one more case. So here the bit position MSB and intermediate is equal to 1 and only LSB bit is equal to 0. That means this will not be the part of the final circuit. Why? Because it will be connected to ground, but this one is connected to reference voltage source, and this terminal will also be connected to reference voltage source. That means two resistances are connected to reference voltage source. So here the number of inputs are more than 1, and when the number of inputs are more than 1, the circuit will be not simply the inverting amplifier, it will be a summing amplifier, inverting summing amplifier. We have discussed the summing amplifier in unit number 1. In case of the summing amplifier, output will be the summation of all the input supply in input voltages which is being applied to the operational amplifier. So in case of that, what will be the value of output? So first resistance will be connected to VR, second resistance will also be connected to VR. Then what is the value of output? Output due to input number 1 and due to second one. So total output is output due to first input voltage source, output due to second input voltage source, and final will be the addition of V01 and V02. So when it is connected to first I1, what is the value of output? Minus of VR into RF divided by 2R. Why? Because the value of input resistance is 2R. In case of second, the value of input resistance is 2R. That means 4R. The final output is 3RF into VR divided by 4. So this is the basic procedure for the calculation of output in case of binary weighted register type digital to analog converter. I hope that part would be clear to all of you. It's so simple to calculate the output in case of binary weighted type digital to analog. So what would be the expression for final output in case of the DAC? So this is a generalized expression for the calculation of output in case of binary weighted DAC. So generalized expression we are calculating based on the current. So total current is equal to what? Let we apply here the KCL, then I naught is equal to I1 plus I2 plus IN plus IB. That will be equal to IN. So I naught is equal to I1 plus IN. What is I1? I1 is equal to, which is VR divided by 2R. I2 will be equal to minus VR divided by 4R, similar to that. And what is the value of output? What is the value of output? Output is, this is the connection diagram of, or the voltage drop across the feedback resistance. So the direction of current is just opposite to that. That's why the output will be equal to minus of I naught into RF. What is the value of I naught? Just substitute the value of I naught from here to there. So minus of RF multiplied by I1 plus I2 plus I3 up to IN. Or it can be written as minus RF into, what is the value of I1? What is the value of I1? So when it is connected to first, what is the value of current over here? Voltage divided by resistance. Voltage is what? Voltage is minus VR. So minus VR divided by resistance. Resistance is 2R. And that will depends on the position of the bit, whether it is 1 or 0. So let it denoted as D1, bit position D1. So D1 into minus VR divided by 2R. Similarly, bit position for 2 is D2, and the current across that resistance is voltage divided by resistance in this particular part. So voltage is minus VR and the value of resistance is 2 to the power 2R. Similarly, for third one, that will be 2 to the power 3R. And for the nth one, bit position will be Dn multiplied by reference voltage is same, minus VR divided by what is the value of resistance, 2 to the power n into R. So here RF, VR and R all are, take it as common. So V0 is equal to VR into RF by R. So it can be written as 2 to the power 1R for the first one. So 2 to the power minus 1 into D1 plus 2 to the power minus 2 into D2. Similarly, 2 to the power minus n into Dn. So this is the final expression or the generalized expression of the output in case of binary weighted resistor type digital to analog converter. So you can calculate the value of output by using this equation number 1, or simply you can calculate the output with the help of this circuit only by supplying the input voltage. So just calculate the value of output. Not needed to remember this formula. It's not compulsory to remember this equation number 1. With the help of circuit only you may calculate the value of final output. So this is the value of final output. If the value of RF is equal to R, both the term will be cancelled out. So it can be written as VR multiplied by this particular term. And this is depends on what? This will depends on the bit position only. For which particular input you will get the output, that depends on the digital bits only. So the value of V0 can be written as VR multiplied by D. So the output is directly proportional to the digital word, digital input signal. So this is all about the binary weighted resistor type. So what is the drawback of this? So the very first or most important drawback of this binary weighted resistor type DAC is wide range of resistor values are required. As you can see in the figure also, the very first resistance is 2R and last resistance is 2 to the power NR. So it's not practical to use this wide range of the resistance. It will create a problem for the fabrication of the IC also, for the designing of the final circuit. So the very most important drawback of this binary weighted resistor type is wide range of resistance values. That's why in general, when the number of bits are more than 8, we are not using the binary weighted resistor type DAC. In place of that, we are using either R2R or inverted R2R. So now moving further to second kind of digital to analog converter, that is R2R ladder type DAC. This R2R ladder type DAC is also called as voltage switched. Why? Because here the calculation is based on voltage. So R2R ladder type digital to analog converter. What is the advantage of this circuit? Here you can see that only 2 resistance values are used for the design of final circuit. First resistance is R and another one is 2R. So only 2 resistances are, one is R, second one is twice of that resistance R. With the help of that only we can design the final circuit. So this is the connection diagram of R2R ladder type digital to analog converter. Same as there, as I told you, the resistance which is connected very first to the operational amplifier, that will be connected to MSB bit, and the last resistance will be connected to LSB bit. So this is the positioning of the number of bit with the help of the resistance. So let us discuss the operation of this R2R. So again, we are discussing this with the help of different cases, as same as in the previous case. So as case number 1, here the value of bit position is let 1 0 0. That means LSB is equal to 0, MSB is equal to 1. LSB 0 and MSB is equal to 1. MSB is A1. This is your MSB now. And last one is your LSB. So this is connected to 0. This one is also connected to 0. And this one is connected to reference voltage source input. This is the reference voltage. Please don't concentrate on this. This is the final circuit. Na? Finally, you will get this kind of a circuit. But how to achieve this circuit, how to respond to this particular circuit, now we will move further how to calculate the value of this. Na? So this is first resistance is connected to reference voltage source VR. Now for the calculation of this, we need to start from the left hand side. Na? So when it is connected to ground, you can see that this 2R resistance is connected to ground. This resistance is also connected to ground. That means both the resistances are in parallel to each other. Use the same procedure. Be concentrated on here. This is very important topic related to your gate examination or any kind of the competitive exam. For your final examinations also, R2R ladder network is very much important. And this is, now we are going to discuss here the basic procedure for the calculation of the output. So with the help of same way, you need to calculate the value of output. Na? So in case of R2R or each and every condition, the very last resistance value will be equal to 2R. So two resistance will be of same value 2R you will get at the output terminal. This is the very first condition for the design of R2R ladder type DAC. So here you can see that the last resistance is 2R. This resistance is also connected to 2R. That means both are in parallel to each other. So the simplification of this, 2R in parallel of 2R, that will be equal to R. So when this resistance equivalent is equal to R, so this R and R will be in series. Now this R and R will be in series, so it can be taken as 2R. R plus R is equal to 2R. Now this will be connected to ground. When we have simplified this two parallel combination resistance, so equivalent of that is equal to R, and that R will be connected to ground. Now this R and R will be equal to 2R, and final circuit will be connected to ground. Again, this terminal is connected to what? This terminal is connected to ground. This terminal is also connected to ground. The value of this resistance is 2R. The value of this resistance is also equal to 2R. So again, these are parallel to each other, and the combination of that or the equivalent resistance will be equal to what? Equivalent resistance will be equal to R. Equivalent resistance will be R. So now again replace these two resistance by a single resistance R, and one side will be connected to ground. Now this R and this R will be equal to how much? 2R. This R and R will be equal to how much? 2R. So let us side this circuit. This again we are designing this circuit. Na? That is connected to inverting terminal. No? This one is 2R. This is 2R, and it is connected to reference voltage source VR. Non-inverting terminal is grounded. Non-inverting terminal is grounded. Inverting terminal is connected to this one. Here is the voltage source. Now, this is RF. and V output. So now R and R will be equal to how much? 2R, and this terminal is connected to what? This particular terminal is connected to ground. Why? Because there is no any voltage source connected over here. All the terminals are connected to ground. That's why it is also connected to ground. Now we are here. One of the terminal of this 2R resistance is connected to what? Reference voltage VR. Another terminal is connected to ground. So we need to calculate this voltage. Let this voltage is V1. Now we need to calculate this V1. What is the value of this V1? This V1 is the intermediate voltage. So V1 is equal to what? This reference voltage source VR multiplied by opposite side of the resistance. Opposite of this VR is equal to what? 2R. So VR multiplied by 2R divided by total resistance of the circuit. Total resistance is what? 2R plus 2R. That is equal to 4R. So V1 will be equal to what? VR divided by 2. VR divided by 2. And what is the value of equivalent resistance? Equivalent resistance of that, so take the Thevenin equivalent resistance. So Thevenin equivalent resistance 2R in parallel with 2R. It's 2R in parallel with 2R. That will be equivalent to R. So it's not 2R, it will be R. Let's make it correct, it's R. So this V1, this voltage source is V1. V1 is equal to what? V1 we have calculated as how much? V1 is equal to VR divided by 2. So this is V reference divided by 2. Now that will be connected in series with resistance R, and feedback resistance is RF is connected to output. So this is the simplified circuit. This is the final circuit when we have simplified this circuit. So what is the value? It's an inverting amplifier, and the output of the inverting amplifier is what? Input voltage. Input voltage V1 multiplied by RF divided by RN, minus of RF divided by RN into VR. So here input voltage is V1, feedback resistance is RF, and input resistance is not 2R, it's R. So minus RF by R into V1, and V1 is what? V reference divided by 2. So V0 is equal to V reference divided by 2 multiplied by minus RF divided by R. So that is the value of output when MSB bit is equal to 1 and all other bits are is equal to 0. Now second type. Here the value of D is equal to 0, 1, 1. Bit is equal to 0, 1, 1. That means first bit is connected to ground, third bit is connected to ground, but second bit is connected to reference voltage source. No? Second bit is only connected to reference voltage source. Then what is the solution of this? So let me denote here. It is VA. This node voltage is VA. Let this node voltage is VB. Use the same procedure for the calculation of this. Now, this terminal is connected to ground. This terminal is also connected to ground. That means both the 2R resistances are in parallel, and the equivalent resistance will be equal to R. Now, this R equivalent resistance and this R resistance both are in connected to series. When it is connected to series, R plus R, so that will be changed as 2R. So 2R is connected. So here the value of resistance is 2R. That will be connected to node VA, and node VA is connected to with the help of this 2R to reference voltage source V reference. Reference voltage source V reference. So now we need to calculate the value of this VA. Now we need to calculate the value of this VA. What is the value of VA? VA is equal to, this terminal is connected to ground. So the effect of total voltage on VA due to this terminal is equal to 0. So due to this terminal, the effect is equal to 0. Plus, what is the effect of this terminal voltage source? Here the value of reference voltage is VR multiplied by opposite side of this resistance. Opposite side is what? This 2R divided by total resistance. This 2R plus 2R. That is equal to 4R. So it can be written as VR divided by 2. So the value of VA is equal to what? VA is equal to VR divided by 2. So that is the value of VA. Now, what is the equivalent resistance of this? So how to calculate equivalent resistance? Just take the Thevenin equivalent. Whenever the voltage sources are there, for the calculation of equivalent resistance, just use the Thevenin equivalent. So Thevenin equivalent of this 2R and 2R. Again, the simplification of this is equal to R. 2R in parallel with 2R is equal to R. Now this R is connected in series with this R. So total resistance will be how much? Again 2R. Total resistance is 2R. So the value of VA is VR divided by 2. So VR divided by 2 is connected to 2R. Then the node voltage is VB. Now this VB is with the help of 2R connected to what? Connected to ground. Now we need to calculate the value of this VB. VB is equal to what? Due to this ground voltage source, total effect will be how much? 0. So there are two terminals across the VB. The effect of the voltage on VB is first due to this terminal, second due to this terminal. Due to this terminal, total effect is equal to 0. Now, with this terminal voltage, this node voltage, what is the effect on VB? So here the value of voltage is VA multiplied by opposite side of the resistance. Its opposite is 2R. 2R divided by total resistance, 2R plus 2R, that is equal to 4R. So that is equal to VA divided by 2. And what is VA? VA is equal to VR divided by 2. So it can be written as VR divided by 4. So what is the value of VB? VB is equal to VR divided by 4. And what is equivalent resistance? It is 2R. This is also 2R. Again, the combination of that is equal to R. So again here written by mistake 2R, it is R only. And this is what? This is the value of VB. And VB is what? VB we have calculated as VR divided by 4. VR divided by 4. So it is VR divided by 4 minus of RF divided by input resistance is, but it is not 2R, it's R only. So that is the final value of output when the bit position is 0, 1, 0. I hope the fundamental would be clear now. I hope everyone is getting my point. How to calculate the value of output in case of R2R ladder type DAC. Same procedure you need to adopt for the calculation of any problem related to this. Similarly, do for this. I'm not going to discuss this one. Similarly, as you can see that when it was connected to first position, the output of the circuit was VR divided by 2. When it was connected to second position, output was VR divided by 4. When it is connected to third position, output will be VR divided by 8. Similar to this, same output we will get over here. So, not going to this. So, now calculate the final output. Final output will be what? When all the bits are connected to 1, when all the bits are connected to 1 by 1, it is connected to all 1. Then due to first, output is VR divided by 2. This term is common. Na? Everywhere it is written 2R, but as per our calculation, that was R only. So make it correct. So VR divided by 2. For second case, VR divided by 4. For third case, VR divided by 8. For fourth case, VR divided by 16. For next case, VR divided by 32. That means in the form of 2 to the power n. Output is changing in the form of 2 to the power n. So V output is what? V reference. Take it here. V reference minus RF by R. For first bit, A1 divided by 2. For second bit, A2 divided by 2 square. Then A3 divided by 2 cube. Similar to that, AN divided by 2n. This is the base final expression or the generalized expression of R2R ladder type DAC. You may compare it with binary weighted type resistor. In both the cases, the value of final output is same. For any kind of the DAC, the output will be same. Generalized expression will also be same. So what is the advantage of this R2R? Only with the help of two resistance values, R and 2R only, we can derive the same expression for the same output as we have discussed in case of binary weighted type. So this is the final output of R2R ladder type DAC. Now, let us discuss one question related to R2R ladder network. That is the gate examination question I have taken from there for you only. Very simple question. Most of the time, the questions are only related to R2R and inverted R2R ladder only. And the fundamental, as I told you, just same fundamental you need to adopt for the calculation of output. So what you need to do here, so for the 4-bit digital to analog converter as shown in the figure, you need to calculate the value of final output. You need to calculate the value of final output. What is given to you? Very first thing is, as you can see over here, two resistance values are 2R and 2R. So this is the position of the LSB bit. First thing you need to check here, and this one is the position of MSB bit now. Not needed here. Why? Because 1, 1, 0, it is when the question is in the form of 1, 0, 1, 1 or 1, 0, 1, 0, like this. Then on that condition, it should be noted, it should be remembered that which position is MSB and which position would be LSB. So on that time, it should be noted that the very first resistance which is connected to the operational amplifier is that will be connected to MSB, and last resistance will be connected to LSB. Second thing, you need to check over here that the operational amplifier is connected in non-inverting configuration. Which configuration? Non-inverting configuration. Why? Because input supply is connected to positive terminal. Most of the students are making mistake over here. They calculate the final output in the terms of minus RF by R1, but it is connected to non-inverting. So output will be 1 plus RF by R1. 1 plus RF by R1 into V in. That will be the value of output. Now in place of minus RF by R1, it is 1 plus RF by R1. Then how to calculate the final output? As I told you in case of the derivation part, same thing you need to adopt here for the calculation of final output. So this is the output. I tried here to solve the question in paper for you. I hope that would be clear to all of you. So for this question, first of all, as I told you, try to solve these two resistance values. So these two are connected in parallel, 2 are in parallel to 2R. So equivalent resistance will be R. Now this R and this R will be connected in series. So R and R will be equivalent to 2R. So here you can see that this is the second circuit. This 2R and R that is connected to 2R with the help of ground. Now this terminal is VA. This one is VB and this one is VC. So 2R and 2R again. So for that, first of all, we need to calculate the value of this VA. How to calculate VA? Due to this terminal, total effect is equal to 0. That means the effect on VA will be only due to this 1 volt voltage source. So VA will be how much? 1 multiplied by 2R divided by total resistance, 2R plus 2R. So 1 volt multiplied by 2R divided by 2R plus 2R. That will be equivalent to 1 by 2 volt. So that is the value of equivalent voltage. So VA is equal to 1 by 2 volt and not what is the value of equivalent resistance. So for the equivalent resistance, calculated the Thevenin equivalent resistance. So 2R in parallel with 2R, that is equal to R. So again, this R in series with this R, so that will be equivalent to 2R, and 2R will be connected to VA voltage source, not ground. Please make it clear over here. It is connected to VA. You can see over here, it is connected to VA, and R to R, that is equivalent to 2R, and that is connected to VB, then again 2R. Now what is the value of VB? Again, calculate the next node voltage. So the effect on VB due to this voltage source is equal to 0. That means the effect on VB only due to this VA voltage source. So VB is equal to VA multiplied by opposite side of the resistance 2R divided by total resistance 2R plus 2R, that is equal to 4R. So VA divided by 2, and VA already we have calculated as how much? VA is equal to 1 by 2. So VB will be equal to 1 by 4 volts. And Thevenin equivalent resistance, again the parallel combination of these two, that will be equivalent to R. Then R plus R, that is equal to 2R, and the terminal will be connected to VB. This terminal is connected to VB, R and R is equal to 2R. This voltage source is connected to VC. So now calculate the value of VC. VC will be what? Now the effect on VC will be 1 volt voltage source and VB for both. No? Why? Because none of the terminal is connected to ground. So the effect on VC will be for 1 volt voltage source and VB for both the voltage sources. So when we are concentrating on VB, so VC will be equal to VB multiplied by 2R divided by 2R plus 2R. So VB multiplied by 2R divided by 2R plus 2R plus for 1 volt voltage source 1 volt multiplied by 2R divided by 2R plus 2R. So VB divided by 2 plus 1 by 2. So after the calculation, VC will be how much? 5 by 8 volt. So we have calculated the value of VC. Now what is the value of equivalent resistance? So equivalent resistance is 2R plus in parallel with 2R, that is equivalent to R, not needed over here. Why? Because only we are concentrated it, because that resistance will be connected in series with the input terminal of operational amplifier. That equivalent resistance will be how much? That will be connected over here, and that is the input terminal of the op-amp, directly connected to input terminal. And already the input resistance of the operational amplifier is infinite, so not needed to calculate over here the value of this R resistance. So now the circuit is connected to non-inverting configuration. Why? Because this input voltage source is connected to positive terminal. So output will of the non-inverting configuration op amp is Vin 1 plus Rf divided by Rn. Vin is what? Vin is Vc. Vin is Vc, and Vc we have calculated as 5 by 8. So Vc 5 by 8. 1 plus Rf is equal to what? Rf is 7K. Rn is 1K. 1 plus 7K divided by 1K, that is equal to 7. So 5 by 8, 1 plus 7 is equal to 8. 8 and 8 will be cancelled out. So from there output is equal to 5 volt. I think the calculation and the derivation part, everything related to binary weighted and R2R ladder network will be clear to all of you. It's very important topic related to any competitive examination, any kind of the examination. Be remember this. If any kind of the doubt, you can ask me any question related to binary weighted R2R and any kind of the topic. So I hope that would be clear to all of you. So this is all about today's lecture. After the examination, we will discuss the third topic, inverted R2R ladder network, that is current switched. So this is all about today, as it is already 10:46. So I think at 1 o'clock I will post the link for the quiz. I think that would be better to post the link for the quiz on 1 o'clock after the completion of third lecture. Thank you so much for today.